Morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Aprilia Performance and welcome to another one of these tech tip things that we've been doing. Touche is our new guy, just over there. Look, give him a wave. Hi. He's just been come in and asked us to actually do a bit of a demonstration, a bit of a film on chain lubricants and on what we recommend for chain lubricants, because it seems like there is a little bit of confusion out there. So what I'm going to do is give you a demonstration on our opinion on what you should be using or what type of chain lube you should be using to make sure that your bike is safe. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to use that stuff because that's the stuff that we stock in the shop. Okay, not a problem. If you need some, just get in touch with Touche, he'll be able to sort you out. This is a demonstration that I'm going to give you. Right, there's basically three different types of chain lube. Dry chain lube, chain wax, and what we call a wet chain lube. I don't recommend the dry chain lube, I don't recommend the wax. Okay, I'll recommend the wet chain lube. And the reason why I recommend the wet chain lube, is because chains are made up of these different components. We've got side plates, inner plates, rollers and pins. 80% I would suggest of the chains that actually were ruined in this workshop are ruined from the inside out, not from the outside. So they're lubricated around the chains and sprockets, not a problem, but the insides aren't lubricated, so they're wearing, and you'll get sort of like tight spots and problems like that you'll get with it associated with lack of proper lubrication. Now then, we recommend a wet chain lube, and this is the reason why. I'm going to give you the demonstration. 80%, like I said to you, of the chain lubes that come out of this workshop and are ruined because they're not lubricated from the inside out. Now then, what we need to do is we need to get a lubricant around the O-rings on the chain into the inside without splashing off and without making a mess of your back wheel. So what we do is we recommend, and this is how to check, like I said, don't have to buy this, just buy a good quality chain lube that will save you money on your chains in the long run. The way to check, on your thumb, see that? Dripping off. No good to man the beast, you think. This is not true. What we're going to do is we're going to evaporate this. We're going to make it evaporate like you would do if you're just going to leave it. I'm going to accelerate the process by blowing on it. And then touch it together like that. When it starts to touch together, when you start touching it together, it starts stringing up. I don't know if you can see this because it's pretty grim, but it's actually starting to string up. Like I said, I don't know if you can see this. There you go. You can see it's starting to catch on my fingers. Okay. It's starting to string up. You can see little bits of it. I'm pretty sure it's pretty difficult to see on a camera, but never mind. This is what we're looking for. So what I want you to do, like I said, lubricate, make sure it dries, make sure it's stringing up. In fact, you can see it's starting to catch on my fingers now, look. Yeah. The situation is, we've got a lubricant and we've got a propellant. The wet part, the bit that was dripping on the floor, the bit that's actually around there, is actually a propellant. And what happens is that evaporates. Now, as long as that evaporates, that will just leave you with the lubricant. This kind of lubricant here, look, that's left on my fingers, and this kind of lubricant that's left on my chain that we did a few months ago. No splashes, but the lubricant's left on. That way you're getting to the inside of the actual chain itself. 80% of the chains that we throw away in this workshop are ruined from the inside out. You don't have to be one of these statistics. Sounds a bit dramatic, doesn't it? But you don't have to be one of these statistics. Chains are expensive. When they go wrong, they can go wrong pretty dramatically. Okay, we can proper chain maintenance and lubrication. It's really straightforward. Come back from a ride, onto a paddock stand, lubricate the chain, let it dry, let it evaporate. You'll end up with a chain that's properly lubricated on the inside and the out. Easy as that. If you need any more information, get in touch with myself, Lou, Spanish Al or Touche. Get in touch with the shop. Welcome to Aprilia Performance. Take care.